Hi everybody, Betsy Kling here in the 3 News Weather Center. I got to tell you, we're seeing some rain here in northern Ohio. A lot of rain, a lot of wind, but there's actually some pretty cool stuff that's starting to show up on the radar. First, I want to show you the current situation. We still have lake effect that is coming in. We have streamers coming in off of the lake at this point. Remember, lake bands, usually there's snow, but we get this rain from time to time too, and we are seeing those coming in off of the lake. So we're expecting more of this lake effect rain to continue into the overnight hours. Temperatures have warmed nicely. We're in the mid 40s along the lakeshore, still some cooler temperatures farther to the south. But what I want to focus on is actually these yellows that you're seeing here away from the radar, but they're kind of at equidistant away from the radar, and that's an interesting radar signature. That's called bright banding, and what that is the radar is picking up snowflakes that are higher in the atmosphere. So we know that we're getting rain here at the surface, but higher in the atmosphere it's colder. We know that there are snowflakes. So at which point does the snow melt to become the rain? Well, we can use a tool called the correlation coefficient. Basically, we're looking for some of these things are not like the others. So if it is all in this very kind of bold dark red color, that is an indication that we have all similar type precipitation. So if you're looking right in the areas here, right around greater Cleveland, that's all in the dark red. And then we also have areas farther away that are with that similar dark red farther south. So now we kind of have this area of orange that is showing up, and that is where the bright banding is taking place. Now, using a tool, a good old measuring stick, if you will, that's about 19 miles. The edge of that orange is about 19 miles away from the radar, and we can calculate the height of that layer because we can go distance from the radar times elevation of the radar at that point. So we know that that's at about 1,100 feet or so. Meanwhile, farther south, the other end of that layer where we're getting that rain snow mix is about 50 or so miles away from the radar, and that sits at about 3,500 feet. So basically, we have all rain under 1,100 feet. We have a mix of rain and snow between 1,100 and 3,500 feet, and above 3,500 feet, it is all snow. It's just really cool. And the kicker here is that the entire time it moves, so it's kind of varied. But because we have a solid 1,100 feet of melting, we know that we still have all rain here at the bottom, and it has been a nasty afternoon. We're still clocking wind gusts over 35 miles per hour. All this rain starts to move out slowly but surely through the day tomorrow, and then we are going to re-rack things for another potential storm system coming our way for Thanksgiving. We're going to talk all about that in the newscast tonight on 3 News. In the meantime, I'm Channel 3 Chief Meteorologist Betsy Kling. Hope you have a great night.